Is YouTubing actually a side hustle or is it a full-time job? Come to think of it. And as it stands now, I'm beginning to feel the need to actually get an iPhone. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from across the globe. Welcome to my channel once more. My name is Omeneko Emeka Moses of this channel, Omeneko Lifestyle Channel. And if you're coming in for the first time, you're welcome. You're highly welcome to this channel. So today I want to dump this vlog here. I think, is it a vlog or something? I don't know what to call it. So it's been going through my head like since I started YouTubing. That's like a year, and now it's almost 2 years. Before I started, actually, there is this notion that YouTubing is a side hustle. You know, whoa! If you know go, you know. So, well, in my own opinion, this is not a side hustle. It's a full-time job, man. It's a full-time job, and I have some points like I just put down. There were certain thoughts. I was just making a video. I just wrapped up a video for my second YouTube channel, and while this is 2:21 a.m. by the way, this 2:21 a.m. October 29th, 2023. So I just wrapped up editing a video for my second YouTube channel. So something was just going through my head. Is YouTubing actually a side hustle or is it a full-time job? Come to think of it, a lot of people say, oh, it's a side hustle, it's a side hustle. Well, I have some points that I just put down that I want to share with you that makes me feel it's not a side hustle. It's really a full-time job. By the way, I have my daytime job, but that's not what I'm talking about today. I'm talking about YouTube. Is it a side hustle or is it a full-time job? And these are the points that came to mind, which I've just enumerated here, and I'm going to read them out to you. One, the first reason why I feel YouTube is not a side hustle, rather it's a full-time job, is because it takes your time. Come to think of it, it takes your time. I mean, like, for you to actually get a good content out there, you actually have to do research on the topic you want to put out a content on to the public. And that's actually a point on its own. It takes your time for you to develop that idea, do a research on it, develop it, edit videos based on the topic you want to put out. I mean, it's not something that you just say, oh, let me just play around and just get something done. No. So it actually takes your time. Then it requires research, just like I said. I mean, you want to put out maybe a topic on music production, or you want to make beats online like I do on my YouTube channel, on this channel. I mean, you have to make researches on how to improve your skills. I mean, like, okay, check out what other people are doing. What are they putting out? Make your research on trending kind of beats or beats that are going viral. So your beats don't just you don't just put out the content and it doesn't go out there, like people are not interested in it. You actually have to make some researches. So it takes your time and you actually have to do research. So when you're putting in this kind of work into something you want to put out there, then it's not actually a side hustle. It's a full-time job. It's just that when you start up, you just don't get paid like when you're just starting up. So three, my third point is it requires a particular skill. It requires skills. Maybe you want to act, you want to do comedy skits, you want to produce movies for YouTube, you want to do farming. I mean, you actually have to learn some of these skills that are required for you to do something good in any of the fields you've chosen to put out content on. So it requires skills. And skills is not something, they call it skill because it's not something that just you are born with. It's something you have to develop over time. So it requires skills. Then actually you need some level of communication skills in whatever language you want to put out your content, be it English, be it French, be it your native language, wherever you are across the world. You need some level of communication skills. I mean, in order to put out what you want to put out there. So, on another level, this is my fifth point. You need to learn graphic skills. While I was at the university, some people study graphic design, art, and all that. I think this is a global skill that everybody needs right now. Graphic skills. You need to learn graphic designs. It doesn't have to be so complex, but at least the basics, because you get to be editing your, what they call it, your banners and your icons, your wallpapers, which you'll be putting out there. You don't want to be paying people to do this for you. This is something you should be doing by yourself, because considering paying, you want to put out 100 contents every month, and you'll be paying people, graphic designers, to design your page or your banners for those content and all that. So it's going to cost you a lot of money. So these are skills you need to learn for yourself. So why would you take time to pay or go online to learn a skill? In fact, you're paying, because if you go online to learn a skill, you're actually paying for data, for the data you're using. So it's not like you're going online and it's free. You're not accessing the web free. You're paying for the internet access you have. So you're actually paying. Then you need some level of video editing skills. Okay, now I'm actually recording using my phone, my other phone. But in the course of these videos, there are things I'll be putting in these videos, like, okay, there will be music background, there could be overlays explaining what I'm talking to you now. So these are skills you need to learn, which are video editing skills. Sometimes I need to auto caption what I'm saying, so that those that can't hear my words clearly will be able to read through. You need to learn some little basic skills. These things are taking time, research, and energy. Okay, that brings me to my next point: physical fitness. You need to be physically fit, because some of these things require you to move from one point to the other to get things done. Like, part of the content I put out on my page, Omenico Lifestyle, is farming. I farm. Like, it's not every time I get to pay people to farm for me. Yes, I get to pay people to do ridges and heaps for my yams and all that. But sometimes I need to be there. Like, okay, even if I'm looking at what is being done, or I need to be there for the harvest, I need to be there to, like, okay, get this done properly, get that done properly. So you need to be physically fit. Then, lastly, my last point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My last point is, you need some funds. No matter how they say it, that YouTube, you don't need to do much. You don't need heavy equipment set up to start up a YouTube channel. Yes, that's true. But you need some funds, because you need a phone, at least a good phone that has a good camera to record your videos. Or you need, like, I have a ring light here set up around my phone. This cost me money. I also have tripod stands. I have 2 tripod stands I got online also, to enhance the picture quality of my videos. And as it stands now, I'm beginning to feel the need to actually get an iPhone, because when I check out some other people's content and I see, okay, these people have clearer videos than mine, and I make researches on why is it that way, I get to find out that, okay, these guys are using iPhones and they have clearer picture qualities, and I'm like, damn, I need to upgrade. So it costs money. So something that's costing you time, energy, resources, finance. You have to do research, learn how to communicate, and probably go the extra mile to learn an extra skill. I don't think that's a side hustle. YouTubing is a full-time job. So For those people still thinking in 2023 that YouTubing is side hustle, I think you're wrong. YouTubing is a full-time job. It's a full-time job. So, well, I just wanted to put this out there. It's something that's been in my mind. So I hope with this point of mine, I've been able to convince you, you've been able to see it with me that YouTubing is not just a side hustle, but it's actually a full-time job. It's actually a full-time job. Well, if you've watched this video to this point and you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly give me a thumbs up, give me a like, then also subscribe to my channel. I'm coming up with varieties of content for you, and it's going to be something that is going to be worth your while. Thank you for sticking with me. Basi Bear.